everyone. Welcome to the club. Thank you for coming to today's stream. Today is going to be a very short stream. I have places to be. And I didn't really get all of my prep fully finished beforehand, so I will have to make a run for it in about an hour or so. So, like, I'll still be on, but I won't have time. I kind of don't know if there's even, I kind of don't know, honestly, if there's even, like, time for whatever Delta Quadrant mission is next on the Sky, agenda. Like, I can't remember where we are, but I think it was, like, the second one? But I don't know if there's gonna be time for that. I can't remember how long they are, though, and if I get stuck on here, then I'm gonna be late to my filming. And no, it's not the McCoy Club, like, what is the McCoy Club? What are you referring to? Are you referring to my tabletop game? 'Cause, I mean, technically that wouldn't be wrong. McCoy does come up more often than he should. Sorry, I just did my nails and I have like this file next to me and I'm trying to get this sharp edge to file down. This is what I get for using press-ons. Sometimes they have these little quirks and I'm like, no, I don't want this. I have to grind it down, but... maybe? Okay, we'll see if that scratches me. Yeah, if it's an hour, I mean, I gotta do... event daily has to come first. Oh, I could go hop into the Tailor and make some updates on the bridge officers. Alright, who wants to run Borg Battle Royale? 'Cause I'm tired of guillotine for a bit. Okay. I don't know if anybody else is online, but... no, I have a bonus activity tonight, where it actually is the same people I just played Tabletop RPG with yesterday, but we're doing something different, something that most of the group has never done before. I don't think I'll be able to finish it. Oh no, sad. I mean, technically you can always finish it, but then you have to spend money. I don't know, unless there's like, something you really want from the token. I mean, they are like super rare, so it is like a really good opportunity, but it's like, if there's not anything you particularly want, then it's like... oh right, you do have the currency option, so it is worth it just for that, but it's like, if there's not anything you particularly want, like, I can understand, like, sitting it out. But I mean, like, I'm not really worried about finishing it at this point, because it's like, I only need, what, 13 more days? But it's not part of this, so... because, yeah, I'm only at 2,350, and there's a reason for that, because I do have to kind of space myself out so I don't get burnt out. Because it's like, well, I don't get burnt out of, like, streaming the game as much as I do of playing the game, because sometimes, like, my will to, like, get on and just play for a while is not there. Okay, I get it. We're going. Well, I definitely just, I'm just saying, I definitely focus on the ones that are in the event campaign, because, like, obviously that's kind of some of the best prizes, so. Not to discount the epic token, but, like, you do have more options of the main event campaign. Or I guess, or is it, right, it's all of them now, isn't it? I forgot they changed it. Yeah, I know that my ground build, like, sucks on Vatra, because literally, this tune is the only one I can survive. See, we're indecisive enough. Look, not having to pick makes it so much easier for me, I will say. But now it's like, we know I'm gonna hoard those crystals and shit forever. We just know it. That's like part of the brand now. Speaking of the brand, I have... Actually, you know what? We should lower my camera just for the... No, you can't. You still can't really see it. I have my Friend of Garrick shirt on. Oh, no, you can kind of see it. I think it's fun. Oh, I didn't see that behind me. Exciting. Oh, shit. Make a strategic retreat. I am honestly like, one of my favorite changes in the game is how they changed the way remodulation works. So you don't have to worry about like equipping the device and everything, and it's a little bit shorter now. Because in all honesty, like, I wanted to shorten the remodulation time so much. I was doing the grind for the other remodulator in the Groundborg battle zone. And honestly, that was not a fun grind at all, in any way, shape, or form. Like, it was the stuff of nightmares.
The Borg are relentless.
Oh.
You must stand your ground.
In fact, there's a chance to get the Undine drone. Oh, I think I remember you saying that in the server. I've got some wild ones. Cause there's like the Gorn. I don't think I've gotten the Undine yet, but I also haven't played this like a ton. Like at one point I was kind of avoiding this ground one. Not that like, I'm not a ground like hater or anything. Just sometimes these like ground intense things kinda scare me. You know? So I was doing guillotine for a bit, but then that one became tedious, so I started doing this one. So I'm like, well, at least this one mostly you just have to shoot, so there's not like a lot that can go wrong. Well, unless someone like AFKs, but luckily AFK issues I don't think have been as bad recently. For a while I kept popping onto TFOs and seeing like people go AFK like at least once a week. And now it's like, I think I've only had it happen twice this entire event. So that's a lot better. Wow, there's no need to keep shooting. What the hell? My lightning just takes a while to wear off, so I don't know what I need. I can always use more rainbow marks. Hey, stop it. I'm leaving. I'm so done. Alright, well. Cause see, everybody's already dressed for Pride. So, like, what more can I do, you know? Like, we even have a Ferengi and a flower crown. Isn't that nice? Well, they all have flower crowns except the ones that apparently can't wear them. Like, for some reason, the Caitians can't wear flower crowns, and I don't know why. But... And then you can't add anything on him. You should be able to add a flower crown to this Borg, but... Unfortunately, you cannot. And then my brain that you can't modify either. I mean, I feel like some of these, it's like, as they add new things, they should make these older bridge officers more customizable, but like... I also understand that that's probably, like, not a priority at all. But especially like the old Jem'Hadar bridge officers, I was like, look, we can modify our own Jem'Hadar. Okay, so I think I will hop over to Sky and see what I can do on her, and if not, we'll hop over to Vatra. Because I feel like maybe we can dress them all up together. Because then, Sexy Bright Section 31. Well, it's not like a full Section 31 ship. It's just that she has this outfit. I think we should put a flower crown on everybody. I think Sky has flowers. I don't remember. Oh, also, I think I have one of my bridge officers. So is that my... Oh, let's not do my human. Let's do my Andorian. Let me pull up her bio, because I have like a cast I am creating for Sky to be terrible with. Okay, so where are my notes? I don't remember if I put them in here. I have like so many random notes over here. It's like... Okay. Here we go. Okay, so let me get this. I think I gave personality like 4 bridge crew. I mean, look, the default the default disco ones are what they are. I haven't done anything with them. I think I did something to one of them, but I don't think it was anything major. But okay, so here's my... Okay, here, let me... Definitely, we're gonna go back to Earth Space Dock and just mess with everything. So, let's put in... That's the name I did. And then first name, Khalil? I don't think it's supposed to be capitalized. Yeah, I spelled that how I wanted to spell it. Indeed. Okay. So then we're going to change the uniform, but let's go back to... Damn it, I'm in the Delta Quadrant! Okay. At least I have this transwarp. Honestly, like, I meant to go back in and, like, put bios on, like, all my bridge officers, but it's kind of just, like... Why would I spend time on that? Like, I have, like, kinda bios for them. Especially on the Sky ones, because it's, like, they're characters that, like, I wrote for other things, so it's, like, they actually had a personality. See, like, back in the day, I had so many goals of, like, writing everybody on every single tune a bio, and I just have not done that anymore. I had a bit too much time on my hands back in the day. On my main, there's a lot of bios. Probably last time I looked at them, I was probably like 16, in all honesty. Some of them may have been updated as recently as like when I was in college, but I haven't touched them in like 4 years at least. Just because it's like, I mean, they're either there or they're not there, and like, some of them I just felt like maybe I could flesh out more, but, people are probably generating them with AI now. Yeah, it's like, I don't, honestly, like, I've actually, like, gotten a couple, like, PMs from people, over, like, the past, like, couple of years. Like, that's how I actually remembered again that I had a bio for my main that was pretty fleshed out, because I, like, got a couple of DMs, like, in-game saying, oh, I really like your bio, and I was like, what bio? And I was like, oh yeah, wait, I remember. There's a bio. But like, in all honesty, it's like, look, this is, okay, let me tell y'all a little personal experience I had with AI recently. Because, for those who are new here, I have a degree of audio processing disorder, and it really fucking sucks, especially because, like, I try really hard to improve my comprehension of other languages like Japanese. I really am trying to get better at Japanese, and it's been like an endeavor for the past like what, like how many years now? Probably like 10 years now that I've been trying to be passable at Japanese. But it's like I just can't with some things. Like, I struggle really hard, like, if it's not a very clear recording, and if people are speaking fast, like, sometimes I can get it if someone, like, repeats it, but because, like, I struggle with audio processing disorder, and, like, it's a different language that I'm not, like, 100% fluent in, it's kind of like, I just suck, and it's really hard. So And that's the thing too, is my comprehension with Japanese, it's like, it probably tells you how much of the media I'm consuming that is Japanese is just music, is because my comprehension is actually a lot better in terms of songs, because like, I mean, it's like a solid recording usually, and all that, like, if I listen to like the album version of a song, like, I can pretty much kind of pick out the majority of it. There will be some things that, like, if they pronounce it differently or something, like, I might not get it, but it's like, okay, I can generally kind of understand what's going on, right? But I've been trying to transcribe, and I did finally manage to do it. It took me 3.5 hours for 3 different clips of like probably 15 to 20 seconds each is all. It took me 3.5 hours to transcribe all of those, because I was like, okay, you know what? I will finally cave, and I will see if an AI can try to translate this. I was like, look, these are like mainstream groups and everything, like, their stuff's probably already been fed to the machine anyway. So I was like, okay, let me see what happens if I try to put this into an AI. And I had put the clips I wanted into my editing program, and I tried to put the clips in there, and I put them in my audio editing program, and I tried to remove as much of the music as I could, just using like standard audio editing techniques, so that I had like a solid vocal track, and then I put them in there. What is the uniform you are using? So this right here is the Protostar. Here, since I'm right by the Tailor, let me hop into the Tailor. So this is, well, I mean, I'm showing how to get the look, okay? Oh shit. Please don't do this to me. Okay, there we go. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so over here, this is the Protostar uniform top, padded gloves, and the reinforced tight pants and combat boots. So yeah, pretty easy to recreate because literally you just put everything in black if you want it to be like Section 31 or, you know, not. It gives a +5 boost to your sexy stat. Okay, anyway, continuing my experience with AI because like, because I was like, look, I mean, I would never ever use like generative AI for any sort of thing in any capacity just because of how unethical it is, like it's so messed up. So it's like I would never touch it. But there's some like older transcription models and stuff that aren't as much like they're not trained like the generative stuff. Now the thing that did get me, the first thing I noticed that was a huge red flag when I was looking into these AI things is that most of them want you to pay them a subscription fee. And I was like, okay, yeah, well, that's pretty much how all software is, but it's like when I put these things into this AI and saw what it spit out initially, I was like, who in the actual hell is paying for this? Because I was like, I'm sorry, I thought there was a whole thing of, AI can do it so much better than us, etc. I was like, no, the fuck it can't. Like, I don't know what delusion some of these tech people are feeding into that it, like, is just this magical thing. Because it's like, for anything actually that's a utility that helps, and no, of course we can talk about how scary it is of where it could go, but it's like as like an actual utility, which in my opinion is what we should focus AI on, not making, we shouldn't have ever given the AI art and been like, oh, we're gonna use the robots to make art. We should, if we're gonna make AI, we should make like, the utility kind of stuff, like transcription things that, help and improve people's lives, because the thing is, it's like, technically not everybody can make art. Now, not everybody can even make good art, but a lot of people, more people than they think, are capable of making some form of art, even if not everybody can do it. Most people can make art, even if it's not good, right? Like, a lot of people are more capable than they believe themselves to be at trying to make something creative. Even if it might not be like, oh, you can't draw. Like, I can't draw, but I can make a lot of creative things. And I'm not using myself as like, oh, well, I can't do this. Like, I understand that I am very creative-minded, and I'm not trying to put down my own skills. Like, I have a long way to go, but it's like, I'm not trying to put down where I am, and what I've worked for. But it's like there are things that I legitimately just cannot do. Like, drawing is one of them. I don't have the talent for it. I haven't been able to learn it. I've tried to learn it. It just doesn't work for me. My brain's not wired that direction. But it's like, even if, but like, I could still put like some paint on a paper and like coordinate some colors, and that is still a piece of art that I made with my own two hands. As opposed to like, the AI, it's like, yeah, you can type stuff in, but it's like, you still are limited. You are limited by what has literally already been made by other humans anyway. Like, it's weird to me. It's a weird concept to me. I will never understand. But the thing that gets me is like this, again, like it was a free service I used. I don't remember the name of it. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of them are all pretty similar because they all kind of steal from each other at this point, which is, to be expected given how they handled their generative art models. But I was so genuinely like appalled by the fact that me, with my major audio processing problems with this particular thing of audio, because again, it's lower quality audio, so this could have also played into why the AI didn't do a good job with it. It was a little bit lower quality audio. It was ripped off of some video that's probably several years old and was never uploaded in full quality in the first place. And honestly, I think some of it, some of them might even be like DVD rips from like back in the day. Like, I don't actually remember the timeline on some of these videos and live performances, but I had tried to clean these up using my skill in audio stuff, and it's still, so I would have thought that for something that supposedly is like superior to humans in its current form, supposedly, I would have thought it would have done a better job than it did, because it's pulling out like I was reading it. It didn't get any of the names right. It completely transcribed the names all wrong. Which luckily I was like, I did my work and I knew the names of the idols in the video, so I could see that basically, there we go. I could see basically like what what was trying to be said if there was a mention of, oh, I forgot that I did do something. I did put the little colors on their boots. So I gotta do that with everybody else. Oh, you can't give her a flower crown. That's okay, though. You use Audacity for what? Just for audio or for something specific? Oh yeah, I mean, I will never, even though I have different audio software, I need to check which color these are, if they're the same as the shirt or if they're not. Oh, they're lighter. So I will never, like, judge anybody for using Audacity as, like, you know, a tool, because I've even used Audacity, even though I have, like, better software. I use Adobe, like, yes, I'm a sucker for Adobe, but it's like, unfortunately, in the way that the industry is, it's like you have to have something like that. Like, everything's a subscription. Luckily, thank God, FL Studio has not gone to a subscription, because the day they do, I'm gonna be so pissed off, because my favorite thing about FL Studio is that it's mine and I have it and I get free updates forever. Like, that's really what drew me toward that over other DAWs for my music stuff. But yeah, like, Audacity will do a lot of things. I just get annoyed by Audacity personally because they make things complicated because it's a free software. But, like, I'm about to record, because I don't think we're not gonna get the mics that we wanted in time to film our video tonight. So I'm gonna be bringing my USB mic and just hoping and praying it works to pick up everyone's audio. Because I'm gonna use Audacity to record in that, so that I don't have to have, so basically I don't have to have, like, I don't have to install Adobe on this computer again, because when I transitioned from my, like, back when I was a student, I had a student account, and when I was trying to get rid of it, because I was like, well, I have a PC, so you can only have it on a certain number of computers, you know, for the for your other type of account, your regular customer account. I was trying to get it off of my laptop because I was like, this laptop can barely run this software. That's why I ended up having to get a PC in the first place. It was not for gaming. It was primarily because I edit audio and video, and audio will do okay, but the Adobe suite in general does not like my laptop at all. It's too old, and the processor is not enough. Like, I have had to upgrade my RAM in my PC as well to run Adobe, like, functionally. No, Adobe, like, I will be the first to say Adobe sucks, but it's kind of one of those things, kind of like Google, that ends up being a necessary evil in some ways. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't, you know, complain about it and advocate for some difference, but ultimately they're a corporation and they give no fucks. And it's just like and, you know, I don't recommend it for, I don't really recommend it for, like, people who don't do stuff at, like, or aren't looking to do stuff at, like, a professional sort of level. Like, if you're just playing around and you just want to be like, I want to record some stuff from phone, don't pay for Adobe. There's no reason to do that. And it's just like, and honestly, like, I prefer Audition for a lot of, like, utility stuff, and then I'll put final stuff into FL, etc. It kind of just depends on the project. Okay, so we fixed her boots, because she's mostly done. I think I don't really love her hairstyle, but she's supposed to be another one of Sky's same species. Doesn't Adobe go for like 20 a month? Oh. Oh, my sweet summer child. $20 a month. That's one app. That's one app. And some of them, you know, like, for the work I do, I need like all of, like, I don't need all of them, but I need like 4 or 5 of them. So, I actually don't actually remember what it is. Hold on. You know what? We'll find out. Also, you'll never guess who just called me. Everyone say it together. Hi, Eric! I'm sorry, if you're new here, my friend Eric will call me during streams. Just... if you're new here, my friend Eric will call me during streams, like, way too frequently, even though I'm mostly streaming at the same time on the same day, and yet he keeps calling me. And sometimes it's for things that, you know, like, are important. But it's like, it's nothing that can't wait most of the time. I might have to text him back in a bit, but I'm seeing Adobe Creative Cloud. Yeah, okay. So, okay, you got it before me. Yeah, it's $60 a month for all the apps. So, like, if you add it up, it really adds up over time. Now, technically, like, I'm not gonna tell y'all things you can do for it, but, like, you can kind of start and stop your subscription when you want for needed, and also, like, I'm not gonna say too much, cause, like, you're not, well, okay, I'll say this. You're not supposed to share accounts, but, I mean, that too, but again, I don't condone that on this channel. It is, they have made it difficult, but you can technically do it. I have heard, so I've heard. I do not have experience in that department, of course. I love making the boots colorful. Text you need. Pick up your phone and stop being a boomer is more like it, Eric. I'm just kidding. I harass all my friends. It does not mean we don't love each other very much. It is just that it's funny. There we go. Oh no, his is like the teal. There we go. Okay, there's been an update. Eric called me accidentally. And apparently I have a 3-minute long voicemail. Okay, so tonight Eric is one of Oh. Am I gone? Oh no, it looks like I'm back. Looks like I'm back. I think that was a small internet glitch. not a Bezos strike. I really hope not. But I was gonna say I'm actually, like, Eric's one of the people that I'm filming my video with tonight. So I just thought in my mind, what if as an opener for that video we just play his voicemail that's probably like random noise for the audience. We probably don't need to do that, but it would be really funny. Oh, I'm sorry. It's so funny when people call accidentally. Because, see, like, back in the day, you could call people accidentally because you'd accidentally press a key. But, like, butt dialing isn't as common anymore. It's like, unless you really, really get creative, I guess. You're really wiggling around a lot or something. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, now to work on our Andorian. You know what, actually, I say I'm sorry, I'm not actually sorry, just so you know. Okay, okay. I will stop laughing at the side tangent thing, but alright, it is time for where's okay, I know no, this is very much a more chill character. I don't know, the cute stance is kind of I want to like it, but like somehow I don't. Seductive. This is how Sky stands. No, we'll just go for the basic. No, the random things are kind of killing me here. Like, why is she so sharp? I don't even see where this scar is. I'm very concerned. Where's like the default? Hold on. Okay. I don't even know where it is, so why would I keep it? Okay. So we could just top hat. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're not gonna go that far. Okay, so the Andorian is 4 is fine. It's just TOS is just smooth forehead. Okay, I think maybe we go with 3 instead. Or maybe 6. No, I think 3. I think 3. And she's a little bit more pasty in my mind. Not that pasty. Oh god. What was that? Okay, I guess that's okay now. That was temporarily very scary, but like, wait, but what is this? What is up with my graphics settings? Sincerely, I have to wonder. Okay, she is like paler, but she's somewhere between that and this. Not this. There we go. We'll do that nice blue. Change the light. He goes, fuck you, Mike. Well, I was trying to figure out, because I thought this looked a little screwy, but my game keeps like glitching out for some reason. So I'm like while I'm in the Tailor. So I think we should make her have some slaying makeup. Not that much eyeshadow. Now see, one of the big improvements they could make to the Tailor is if they did if they made it so you could do different eyeshadow and lipstick. Cause then I could make some real looks, you know? I'm thinking like a nice bluish. Oh yeah, we should have had freckles forever ago. Like they could easily add it as a we could easily add it as like a they could easily add it as like a pattern. Like even if they didn't like make it so because then that would kind of be annoying because then you couldn't have makeup and freckles, but like they could still do it. I wonder if I want slightly... See, like, this is the thing, is I want something slightly darker for the eyeshadow. Or maybe I just do want more eyeshadow. Actually, you know what? No, that looks better on this type, is that frames the eyes more. Did you see what Saru was originally supposed to look like? No, do I want to? I know, I could have seen it. I don't think I saw it, but I'm like, do I want to? I'll go for a nice deep blue on the eyes. And then we'll go for some, oh, we could do some thick brows. I'm kidding. I know, I like Saru's design, because, like, I am pretty sure, like, I'm pretty sure, like, that's still hell to go through to put on that makeup. Kessuck lookalike? Okay, I'm gonna regret this. I'm really gonna- oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, actually, no. That is actually terrifying. I mean, okay, as cool as it would be in theory, like as cool looking as it would be, that is the stuff of my nightmares. Like, I'm being so real right now. I am glad. Like, okay, because honestly, I love Saru. He's one of my favorites, like, you know, most of us. But I will say, sometimes if I stare at him for a little too long, I start to get a little creeped out. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, the thing is, it's like, yeah, in comparison, in terms of, like, a makeup job and a design, yeah, that is, like, a more elaborate, cool design, in theory, but, like, in terms of, like, in practice, I think his current one works really well for him, because it really, like, takes into account, like, the physicality that Doug Jones has as that character, and I think that's a really nice touch, and I think that's why it comes across so well, because there's not a lot of people who are dedicated enough to, like, be that level, because it's like everything about him changes to mold to that character, and not in the way that other actors do. It's like a whole skill set of its own. That's why they have, like, you know, the character actors type thing. Shades. Okay, no, I will be serious. I'm not gonna be serious. Imagine not only towering over people, but God, well, cause that's the thing is, I mean, the guy's already tall, but then they have him on those, like, stilt things for Saru. Would they still have done, like, the hoof feet with that design? I didn't see the feet of the design. I didn't care. If there was feet, like, I wasn't looking at the feet. Hey, what's that? What's that on the base? Why do they have spots like that? A super curved one is giving Shrek. Okay, they definitely don't need to be that far back, so I'm not going to use them, but I'm just like, what? Why is there, like, a thing on there? Oh, not the tucked. Sorry, it's a little funny. You know what? Honestly, someone should make a Shrek-themed tune or Bridge Officer. I like the straight ones, but I also kind of like these curved ones. Okay, I might have to see them with the hair. Especially where they move, kind of. I kind of like the basic ones. Okay, let's see. Okay, we want to give her a flower crown. We were going to give everyone a flower crown later. But first things first. Well, I definitely don't need the curved. It's between, like, 1 and 2. Oh, because I like the bun. I like this bun a lot in white for some reason. I don't know why. But I feel like in my head she kind of has like more like shorter hair. Maybe not quite like that, but oh, but then this is such a good look too because you can put like other colors in it. I just love multicolor hair. What I don't understand, I don't know why we don't have a version 2 of this side-swept ponytail. I'm offended. Okay, I don't know. I mean, this is always a winner, but I have that on one of the disco tunes. So like, eh. And I don't like the bobs. I just don't. But at the same time, there are other new hairs to possibly await playability. Yeah, it's like, it doesn't need to be like a priority, but just like, it's one of my favorites, and it's like, it sucks, like, because it's definitely inferior to any of the version 2s, you know? I know I can't decide. This is the hardest part about making new bridge officers. Hehe, buns. There really aren't a lot of shorter hair options. Oh wait, I think this is the same ponytail that Ian Kwan has. Never mind. We'll do a different one. There's not a lot of good, like, medium length options for female tunes. Like, I feel like I need some, like, in-between shoulder length hair. I don't like the way the layers are in that one. You know what? This is a nice look. Kind of frames her face there. Okay, so let me see what this looks like. Okay, definitely not. This is like if you were doing like an original series themed Andorian. That would be the only time I'd see this like happening and not looking a little bit silly. Or maybe it's just like the head shape and everything on this one. Oh yeah, they should also like give some like more like hybrid stuff like that too, because it's like, you know, it doesn't always have to be either like buzz cut or like, you know, long. I don't know. Okay, I kind of like... No, I think I'm gonna stick with the straighter ones. We'll do version 1. Okay, so now time to, fix this chin, because I'm sorry, it does not look proportionate. It simply does not. Oh, and that... Okay, her forehead's a bit... Probably looks out of balance, too, because the forehead's, unnecessarily wide. Actually, even with the tell head, I don't think that's the problem. There's just something off about this chin, and I'm feeling like I need to, do something about it. Where's the jaw? It's been a while since I've played with the Tailor to this point. Okay, there we go. I actually feel like I envisioned this character with a more round face, but like... Not with the not that round, and not with the chin. Why is the chin so pointy? Is it the... Oh, it's the jaw height. It's the jaw height that's a little bit much. Kind of have to balance it out. And you kind of have to, I feel like the eyes are a little bit, well, that's a little big. Very tiny. Just kidding. Oops. Tailor is not my friend today. The Tailor is really hating me today. And I think for a rounder face, I think there needs to be a little bit more fullness there. There we go. And then I guess now we can increase the height a little bit. I just feel like a goal to making the toons look more like natural is like giving them a little bit more balanced features so that they don't look like they're just like some sort of unholy creation. But it's like, it doesn't mean that like they all have to have the same proportions. It's just like you have to like balance certain things out, or it's like the nose now. The nose is a little bit too small now. So, and then the wait. That's the bridge, so we don't really need to bump that up too much. What is making her, it's very swoopy. I want to kind of give her a different kind of nose. It's not that. Ah. No, that's a little high. What about the... Can you not mess with that? Maybe it's the length. There we go. It keeps freezing. It says I'm not dropping too many frames though, so I don't think it's my internet. All the way stuck out. At least the scaling options are locked to be a little bit more reasonable. Compared to like the aliens. 'Cause sometimes it's a little bit funny. Because when I'm making like, well, when I made like Sky and I was like, okay, she's mostly humanoid looking, but like I need the flexibility of the alien options, right? But because like the extremes are so much, it like took me forever to make her into a normal looking humanoid person. Should we have her have a nice little smile? I think this is a very cute sort of character. Like she's like the ensign. She's just here for the vibes. Okay, I think this looks good so far. Okay. Now I think we should make her like a little bit shorter. And by short, I don't mean that short. I mean like 5'11" instead of 6'2". I feel like on this one, at least the body proportions seem to make sense, but, something looks a little off balance, because that's a lot of titty slope for not very much titty. Okay, no, we don't want to make that too wide. I think she looks good as, like, petite, but, like, no, I think we should either make that small or, like, this is, like, that's, I don't think that's how real life boobs work, but okay. But it's like, it looks like, right now it's looking like there are two cones on her chest, and I don't like this. Maybe it is the chest depth, though. There we go. Okay, that seems to look a little bit more natural. Like, it looks like there's a real slope there now instead of two cones sticking out. Like, that's literally, like... I'm not trying to say, like, oh, as a connoisseur of titty. No, that's not what I mean. But, generally it's like, if... I mean, some people do have it naturally, but it's really uncommon. A lot of the time, if you see, like, two titty that are just, like, sitting there, that are very, like, absurdly... I don't know how to say this without sounding absolutely terrible, but, like, if you see, like, titty that's, like, they're just there, and they're, like, cones like that, and they're, like, standing straight out, usually it means somebody's gotten some implants, because the majority of the time, people over, like, a certain age, like, do not have boobs that just stick straight out. By over a certain age, I mean anybody over the age of 20, not anything, like, you know, weird. I'm not trying to call out old people. I'm saying, like, actual adults. Okay, I will be right back in just a second since the ad break is starting. Yay! Alright, I am back, and all I really did is, kind of finished off the body scaling that I liked, because, for some reason, I realized the upper leg bulk was, like, way tiny compared to the lower leg, so I was like, okay, so I balanced that out, and then I think maybe we can make the hands a little bigger. I don't know why the fingers already look kind of long without scaling them up, but anyway, so this is like a very petite character, I guess. We gotta have some variety on the crew, especially because Sky has like massive boobs for no reason. Not like massive, but But I feel like the proto star top is really bringing him out, and but it does make the outfit more sexy. Fun fact: you can still get really cursed with the Andorian body gen. See, I'm not trying to make it cursed. I'm trying to make a nice character. I also lengthened the torso a bit because I think it helped kind of balance her out and make her look like she's actually 5'11". Because sometimes if you have like too short on the lengths there, it kind of doesn't make them look like they're actually the height that they're supposed to be. So anyway, then we made the boots like that, and then I don't think I gave some of them ranks. I mean she's the ensign of the group in the lore. So she can just have that. Let me see who else has a rank that's not on their uniform. Oh, welcome in! Welcome to the club! I'm like, I literally am gonna be on for like 15 more minutes is all, but thank you for coming in. Hi, my name's Jazi. We're playing Star Trek Online today. We're hanging out in the Tailor for a bit, working on a new bridge officer I just got. So thank you for following. Welcome to the club. Also, for those new here, I like pink a lot, as you can see, and I really like Star Trek. I stream about once a week on Star Trek Online. Sometimes other things, but recently this has been what's been calling me, so... I've also been really busy with, real life gig stuff, trying to plan for some events upcoming. It'll be really exciting, so thank you for stopping by, and hopefully you enjoy yourself. We were just getting a little bit cursed over here, so we just made this Andorian, and I guess I could give them some like tactical gear. Okay, but for now we'll stick there. I was gonna see... I did give some of them ranks. Apparently I did not give all of them ranks. Okay, so... I'm cross-referencing the bios that I made for these characters because I had this like idea written up for my bridge crew for this specific tune that I'm on, and so it's like I'm trying to match like descriptions that I made. But anyway, okay, so yeah, so she's a lieutenant commander. These are just the default disco ones. I'm not worried about them. Kyla Dana is a lieutenant. Does she have... She does not... I didn't give any of them their ranks. I actually think... I forgot, I think, to promote my bridge officers fully as well, but that's okay. I just barely leveled up this character, so... And then... They're also a lieutenant. Yay. And then I already made this one an ensign. Oh, and then he's definitely a commander, but I don't think he got promoted to commander properly. Okay, lieutenant commander for now. And really quick, I guess I can go just promote them all really fast. Oh, I guess I promoted Marshal Janeway. What the hell? Okay. Promote. Actually, let's prioritize. I should have plenty of expertise, but just in case I don't. Okay, it's Subek. I have told many tales about how funny I think Subek is. Okay, so now they're all commanders almost in... I guess I don't have... I'll promote them too, even though I don't use them as much anymore. You know, just my starters. And my other Vulcan. No, it's funny because I gave Sky a half Vulcan second in command because I think it would be so funny. And not because, like, I mean, to be fair, it's probably good for her. It's probably good for her to be exposed to some, like, contrasting opinions. Like, very good for her, so it keeps her, ego in check. But at the same time, this poor man who has to work with that. Okay. So they're all looking pretty good. But we want them to have flower crowns, so... You know what? Screw it. Flower crown with the Section 31 fit. Culinar season. No! That's a very cursed idea, and right, it's back in the head. What am I doing? It's not head covering, it is head attached tech for some reason. Okay, but what colors? Okay, so for... Okay, actually, let's give them all a rainbow sort of variation. Like some contrasting colors in honor of Pride Month. So we can do like a pink, perhaps. And then a nice blue, maybe. Actually, no, let's do the pink for these and then the blue for the flowers. And suddenly it's like a pastel bi flag. And just those pastels are not bright enough. That's a good combo though. And oh, I can't wait for Risa season where I get to bring this outfit back. Honestly, I want this in real life, but like my problem is it's like, why and where would I wear this outfit in real life? Because like if I try to wear it out anywhere, I'm gonna have to tape it to myself, so I can't like wear it for like a pool shoot, because if I have to glue it to myself, any glue that will not hurt my skin is not going to be waterproof. Cursed. Anyway, so I got for them. Okay, and then we'll do it for all the bridge officers. Oh, I'm running out of time so fast. Right, it's the head. I always think like, oh, it's a costume. No, it's not. It is this. Okay. So I think she does look really good in red. Petition to give back the one piece. You know, you can't put your bridge officers in swimwear, unfortunately. And then maybe a nice orange. Ooh, that isn't okay. That's really good with her coloring. Okay. Ian Kwan is up next. Scant. Well, you can't even wear them on your main character like most places. He looks like a mint green man. Mint green and some blue. Like a purpley blue. And then some pastel blue or maybe some green? Is there like a nice softer green? Actually, there we go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. He looks like an... Maybe he's also an orange boy. Okay, no, he's a peach boy. And I think it needs some nice sunny yellow to accent it. And no, the darker doesn't look as good with him. The more muted, maybe these more reds. There we go. No, okay, there. That's a nice, like, soft color scheme for him. The fact that I'm actually putting thought into the color schemes is, not what I thought I was gonna be doing today, but it's funny. Okay. So... she could be a pink. But only like a soft pink, I think. Okay, she can have a pink base. And some... oh yes, that is the look. Okay. And then some darker purple. Yes. Selene. And too bad I can't give her a... all I want to do is give her a flower crown. Like, just let me. Please. Okay. And next... flower headband. Oh, she definitely needs, like, a nice bright red. With some... equally bright trim. No, actually, that looks good. That looks good. And then, you know, maybe the peach for the accent? I feel like she needs something a little darker. Actually, that works for her. That works for her. And then, of course, I think... I want to do something blue for them, but like kind of to go with the hair, but also like I don't know. I'm gonna go with the but the light blue. I want it to blend. I don't want it to blend in too much. So yeah, we'll do the brighter blue for the edges, and then maybe a nice teal. Or a green. No, okay, the green looks good, especially with the yellow uniform. But these are all kind of too bright. There we go. That works. Oh, I skipped one. Okay, she's definitely like a warmer color. She needs a warmer color anyway. I always lose track of time when I'm in the Tailor because there's no clock like in the Tailor, and it's just time is not real. Okay, yeah, she's definitely a yellow with some. Okay, let's do that. Let's do the secondary color like this orange. Yeah, she's very sunshiny the way I am seeing it. That's good. That's good. Slaying. And our favorite boy. Okay, he is definitely like a deep blue. But yeah, we need to like lighten up those edges a little bit. And then, you know what? That works for him. He doesn't need too much of a rainbow. And I also just realized that did this thing where the... oh, no, we're in the wrong thing. So it doesn't confuse me later. Alright, then she definitely needs a more soft... like, she needs like a blue, but I think she could have like some purple. But like a nice like soft color palette. So like maybe the pastel purple with some darker blue edges. And then... No, those kind of clash with her skin. Oh, wait, that's cute. That's a look. Alright, they all have flower crowns now. Oh, they're so fun. Look at them. They're having a happy pride. Or possibly year-round for the once a year I visit the tailor to actually grind hard on outfitting my bridge officers. Alright.
Now you're looking sharp.
Here we go. Oh, and also Tari is here with a necklace. Yay! I can't be super secret spy with a flower necklace though, so I'll stick with the crown. Pride month, Pride month. Okay, I would say I'm sorry for this, but I'm really not. But I did want to announce really quick that the video I'll be filming tonight with my pals will be hopefully up sooner rather than later. I'm gonna try really hard, depending on if I get accepted to some performances I applied for or not. I might get it edited next week, or it might be the week after. I'm gonna try. It's gonna be long. Like, it's probably going to be one of the longest videos that I've ever produced, just because, like, it's a discussion format. I think more like a podcast, but like with a video form. But it's not a podcast because I don't know how much we're making, like, of the series. We do want to make it a, like, sort of mini series, but it's just because we all felt collectively, or we all felt kind of differently, and or we all thought about the same individual thing, like individually, and then I kind of said, like, one day I was like, no, I really want to be using my platform for more stuff that's, really important to me and is helping make a difference in the world. And everybody was, like, on board with joining me for that. So there'll be 4 of us, including me, for this one, but I don't know if we'll have some others that'll be, like, different people or less people. It's just like my local Star Trek group and stuff. And it'll be a lot of people in this video will be new to making this kind of content, like discussion video content, so it's going to be a lot of fun for everybody. But we are going to be specifically tackling and I will preface this by saying I don't think any of my takes on this are particularly, like, I don't think they're particularly, like, unique or different or anything, and I'm not trying to claim that they are, but I get frustrated with the internet sometimes because I'll literally be trying to scroll social media and go through the Trek community, and all of a sudden, sorry, this is a funny screenshot, and then all of a sudden, I'll see, like, the most wild take from a Star Trek account, and I'll be like, did we watch the same show? Because I feel like this show really shaped the way that I view the world, and I don't know, I have questions, but we're going to be tackling the the topic right now, right? We're going to be tackling specifically what Star Trek Deep Space Nine teaches us about the conflict in Israel and Palestine, or, I don't want to get banned from Twitch, but since it's almost the end of my stream anyway, like, the better term is the genocide in Israel/Palestine right now. I know relatives who have said Starfleet officers. No! God damn it, no! That's so stupid, I'm sorry. But I see a lot of takes about, like, Deep Space Nine. Like, I'll be honest, like, to me, I have realized that saying now, I don't mean, like, not loving Deep Space Nine. I just mean, like, I've recognized that saying that people hate Deep Space Nine, like, they say it's like the worst 90s series, etc. I've started to notice that's like a red flag for people. Like, I side-eye people after saying that a little bit, because it's like, I understand if it's not your favorite, because some people don't love it because it's like, oh, well, it's kind of like dark and it focuses on wartime, but I'm like, but, you know, like, you know, you don't usually see it. You usually see people go after Voyager, but I have seen sometimes I try not to shame everyone I come across in the wild that says this, but I've heard it a few times personally, and I've seen it a few times online. But if I see anything like heinously bad, I will post it in the Discord, because sometimes it's like, you know, we should be aware of these things so we're not, you know, perpetuating them even by accident. But yeah, I get really discouraged, so I'm really hoping that this video that we make together will be a really important thing for the Star Trek community. At least, like, it's not going to reach everybody, but because it's so important to me, I wanted to mention it on stream as well. And you know, when it comes out, I'll be promoting it a lot, and I would really, really appreciate it if everybody could share, like, just this one. I should also have a music release coming out towards the end of the month, so I'm definitely going to try to get this video done before that, and not as a way to build any hype for my release, because they're very separate from me. Like, this is like something I feel like I need to do, and like the music release is just because, like, I've been sitting on this shit for 6 months and I need to release it, or I'm gonna like hate it more later, and then I'm never gonna release it. So I really want to make sure that I get that out in a timely manner. And like I said, when it comes out, I would really appreciate if everyone in the Star Trek community that watches me and follows me could, you know, at least take a moment of your time and try to watch it. It's probably gonna, I will be honest right now, it's probably going to be a 2-part video. They're probably going to be 30 minutes each. And it's going to be a lot of discussion. It's not going to be like, oh, there's a vlog where there's different things to look at, which is my usual form of long form, close to 30-minute content. And just depending on how it works out, you know, I'm open to the possibility. It's like, this video might be an hour long, and if it is, and I feel like, you know, nothing really can be cut from it, I'm going to be like, okay, it's an hour-long video. Here we go, because it's that important to me, and it's like, it's just, I mean, and it should be important to everybody, because it's like we need to be paying attention as humans, like, to when our rights are in danger. And it's like, look, it's like, it's one of those things where it's the same concept with trans rights and such. It's like, if you are in the LGBTQ community at all, you know, when trans rights are under attack, you should be concerned for your own rights too, because once they're done with whoever they're currently targeting, you know, it will be you next. Like, if you do not uphold the status quo, it's like you're not serving the system that we currently live under. And this is not just an American thing, this is a worldwide thing. There are so many countries that all have similar problems, and you can't really get away from it, which is why we, you know, I feel like, you know, instead of making fun of each other for being from different countries that do kind of stupid things sometimes, you know, instead, you know, as humans, like, you know, Star Trek teaches us, we should all just, you know, try to find some common ground and not be so caught up in things that are dividing us, that are kind of, in all honesty, really petty. Because in this video, I think it's going to be really notable that there's going to be a lot of age difference in our four I don't know what to call us, our like panelists of sorts, I guess. There's gonna be a lot of age difference between the 4 of us, and so I think it's gonna surprise people when, you know, we're all finding common ground on this, and, you know, we have like we have one of the boomers on our team, so all right, but thank you so much for coming. Like I said, please look out for that video. It will be really important, and I'm gonna hype it up the whole time, just because I'm hoping it all turns out well. Like, there are so many things that could happen, like, production-wise, but regardless of what happens, like, there will be a video. I will salvage what I can, like, even if we have to use the phone audio, I will get us something. But yes, thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna try to find us someone to raid. I'm still kind of getting used to my new phone. I'm kind of pissed off I had to get a new one because it was annoying, but I had no choice. My charging port was like broken, and it was like I'm either going to like use this until the point that the charging port just completely quits, and then I can no longer trade it in for any sort of value, because that was the only way I was getting a new phone, is if I traded it in, because like who's just dropping money on a phone these days, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna try to who is online? Where's the Star Trek Online category? What? There it is. Oh my god, it's so dead today. Oh, looks like there's a VTuber online. We'll go check out somebody new. Thank you so much for joining me. Please check out my links in the panels down below, and I hope everyone has a good rest of their day. Bye!